Hey guys, it's Britt, and it's been about a week since I last filmed. So I just needed to take a break and some time to reflect because I have been on YouTube for a year now. And when I first started this channel, I 100% only expected it to be books, like a booktube channel. And slowly but surely, Game of Thrones made its way into my channel. And in turn, other people made their way into my life. And man, I don't want to get all like sappy and everything on you guys here, but man, it has been a year for me. Um, a lot of you are new, and I want to say hi. But for those of you who have been here since the very beginning, like Becky and So I Read, um, you guys have seen me, and basically my lowest, and JD and Devin. You guys have seen me at my worst and my best. When I first started this channel, uh, I was going through a breakup, and um, my girlfriend at the time had broken up to me, broken up with me, and I was in a really bad place. I was in a very sad place. I felt kind of lost. And while I'm still kind of nursing that heartbreak, you guys have helped so much. Like not just the ones that have been here from the very beginning, like Julian and Devin and Becky and So I Read and Miriam and all of those people that I've made friends with, uh, all the new people that I've made friends with, like Steve. Steve sends me books all the time in the mail. Thank you, Steve, if you're watching. Just yesterday, I didn't open it up on camera, but Steve sent me the last Samurai yesterday, and I kind of laughed because I find that really amusing. Um, and I feel like I've grown in a year, not just as I aged a year, because when I started this I was 23. Now I'm 24. But just as a person, I've grown. When I made this channel, I was in college. I was taking courses that made me miserable. And I'm no longer in college. I made the decision to drop out of college because it wasn't for me, and it wasn't good for me, and it wasn't putting me in a good place mentally. It just wasn't. It was very difficult for me, and just I didn't like it. And then a few months down the line, I stumbled upon a channel by the name of Talking Thrones. And as you guys know, Dan and I are friends now. We talk nearly every day, just like me and Becky, at least in some form. We tweet back and forth, and I always leave comments on his videos, and he puts up with me and all of my Theon loving goodness, as do most of you. But not only have I kind of branched out, but just a lot of my opinions that I had when I started this channel came from a place where I was just hurting and confused and heartbroken, and it wasn't me. A lot of the videos that you guys saw in the very beginning were very angry, and just it reflected the person that I was at the time. And I'm no longer that person. Not only has my reading tastes drastically changed, but I have matured in the year that I've been on here. I used to be part of this brigade that just badmouthed authors, and that's not a good thing to be. I don't think that's something to be proud of, but let's not get too negative in this video. It's supposed to be a positive video because you guys, I care so much about you guys. Whether you've been here from the very beginning or you're new, I care. And I hope that my growth shows, and that I made so many friends when I thought that I didn't have that many at the time. And now I have so many. I have you guys. And it's wonderful. And I can't believe I've been at this for a year. And when I turned on this camera, I had a vague idea of what I was going to say, but nothing I ever do is scripted. But I wanted to acknowledge that I've been on here a year. This isn't the official day I started my channel. I believe that was August 3rd, if I remember correctly. But I remember my first video, it was a TBR video, and I think I had Six of Crows, and I think I had like 3 books. It was Six of Crows, The Beach by Alex Garland, and something else. I can't remember, but it was my TBR video. And just, I remember how hard that was for me to turn on a camera, and now it's like second nature to me. It was very weird for me to be uncomfortable in front of a camera, because before I dropped out of college, I used to do TV work. Sometimes, occasionally, I still do TV work for my town. It's volunteer work, but it's still, I'm not new. I wasn't new to cameras, but I was new to being me. Just me. Not reading off a prompter, not reading off a script. It was just me talking to a camera. And a lot has happened this year. Some great things and some bad things. But we survive despite the bad, and we have friends, and we support each other, and we'll continue to grow. I'll continue to grow. I'll continue to change. If you told me that I would be getting books from people like Steve all the time, and by books in the mail, I mean basically at the time of filming this video, Steve basically is the only one that sends me books besides the one that I buy. But, if you told me that I would even be friends with Steve, or that I would read nonfiction, or just something outside of the young adult genre that wasn't A Song of Ice and Fire, I would have looked at you like you had 3 heads. And that's who I am now. And I'm so happy to call Steve a friend. I'm so happy to call Devin a friend. Devin and I rarely agree on anything, but we're still friends. I consider Devin one of my best friends, to be honest with you. And Becky and Julian, Julian is like my little brother now. And Becky is like a sister to me. And Devin, despite us not agreeing all the time, he's still one of the greatest people that I've ever met. And he puts up with a lot of my bullshit. And if you told me that I would be talking to all of you a year ago, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't believe me. I was very shy. I was very nervous. I was very sad when I started this channel. And while I have my good days and I have my bad days, and I get a little ranty on Twitter sometimes, I care so much about this platform. I care so much. And that's why I get so passionate. Because I care. I love BookTube. BookTube isn't perfect. YouTube isn't perfect. But it's changed me as a person. And it's changed me for the better. So, this video is getting kind of long, but I just wanted to say, I wanted to acknowledge, hey, I've been on here a year. I wanted to reflect a little bit, and until next time, guys, I love you, and see you in the next video. Here's to another year. Bye, guys.